Hi, my name is David Feldman, and welcome back to another Building Great Marriages video where I teach you how to have a great marriage. Today, we're going to learn about my wife's secret that she finally told me. It wasn't long ago that my wife shared with me a secret. I love you dearly. I always have. As this week we celebrated our 29th anniversary, you may be wondering, how could she have kept it a secret for so long? Why didn't she not tell me before and let me know? Don't you think that I should have known about this over the decades that we've been together? The reality is that this was no secret to her nor to our shared relationship. Over the years, my wife has told me so many times that she loves me, in cards, in words, and most importantly, in the wonderful, loving way that she treats me. So how come I was so pleasantly shocked and surprised when she confessed, yet again, her feelings towards me? Perhaps she never said it with enthusiasm, or like she really means it, or authentically. But I know that this isn't true. I met her at the tender age of 17, and we've been married for 29 years. We've been through thick and thin, to the depths and back, through good and bad together. She's always been by my side, supported my dreams, and treated me respectfully and lovingly. If that's not love, then what is? The reality is that my surprise at her words was merely a reflection of my own acceptance of her love. And this has much more to do with me than with her. How? Well, we all have a self-narrative that we tell ourselves about ourselves. We all have stories about who we are, what we're worth, and what our value is to others. These stories are usually forged in our childhood or in our youth, and they frame and define how we interact with others. It's not uncommon for me to work with clients whose stories about themselves are so powerful that they harshly bump into reality head on. I'll never forget working with one woman who, no matter what her husband did, never believed he found her attractive. When we got into her story, it turns out that her mother always criticized the way she dressed, her crooked teeth, and her lanky body. Eventually, she outgrew her awkward appearance and transformed into a real beauty, but only to others and never to herself. When she looked in the mirror, she only saw herself as a high schooler and not as the beautiful woman she had become. Ironically, it was this very denial of who she actually was that was pushing her husband away. Because of her insecurities, she was shutting him out of her heart and denying him the intimacy that he craved. She was creating her own nightmare all by herself. How sad. I'm glad to say that working together as a team, we were able to help her see herself through her husband's eyes, and eventually she was able to open up to his deep love for her. The lesson I want to impart is that when we are not accepting of ourselves, of who we are, and the value that we have, we can hear over and over that we are loved, and it goes in one ear and right out the other. Because when we don't believe that we are lovable, that we are not worthy of love, or that we just aren't good enough, then no matter how much your partner professes their true feelings, it won't be heard. Part of growing up is gaining and living with a more realistic perspective of who we are, how much value we bring to the table, and how we have deeply impacted the lives of those around us, how committed, loyal, intelligent, and beautiful we are. This is not an overinflation of our ego. This is giving ourselves the permission to take pride and feel confident in our own self-worth. And as in the story above, this gift you give yourself is just another way you can serve your family, because a lesser you benefits nobody. In fact, it actually deprives those who depend on you from the gifts that you are withholding out of doubt and fear. The Jewish New Year is upon us, time for reflection, introspection, and most importantly, time for change. I'd like to personally bless each and every one of you with a year full of revealed good, a year where God showers you with abundance in all areas of life, and in particular, a heaping dose of self-awareness and confidence to know how incredibly special and loved you are. God bless you and have a great day. Thank you for joining me for another Building Great Marriages video. If you like this content, if you want to have a great marriage, please like and subscribe below. Also share this video. You can find me on Twitter at David Feldman or on my website at davidfeldman.com. See you in the next one.